But then you have some people that say, y'all just keep letting them come in this. We're going to just add some more sticks.
Right.
And we're going to keep expanding. You know what I'm saying? Because when family come in, everybody can start adding more value to something that you was lacking at some point. So I feel like it's a structure and it's really, really beneficial.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to be empty nesters.
Oh.
I want my children to always be nearby with their family. Of course, if they want to leave
100%.
and go somewhere, cool.
I agree
would
that
support
100%.
that. But I don't want my children to have unnecessary struggles and worries.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
And today I just want to share a few of my favorite ones with you guys. So one big culture shock for me was bargaining. And this was usually done at a place like Petaling Street or the morning market or at Pasapagi. And I am the world's worst bargainer, but somehow I married the world's best bargainer.
That's good.
The first trip to Malaysia, I will remember it till the day I die. I was there, and my sister and her best friend were also there with us. It was so fun. So 3 American girls and 1 Malaysian guy at Petaling Street. And we had asked for this little trinket. It was like a Petronas Towers, right? Something.
And you guys already know that with 3 white girls, the bargaining challenge is even more difficult.
So Lokesh is going back and forth with the shopkeeper, and they're going back and forth, and they're switching between English, Malay, English, Malay. So I'm catching most but not all of it. And at one point, Lokesh is telling him, if I pay you that price, I will not have money left to feed my guests. I bring my guests all the way from America, and now they will starve because of you.
I had to pull out all the points. We needed that item, he wasn't budging, so...
Oh my gosh, so needless to say, Lokesh won that bargain, but every time I have tried to bargain, it has ended miserably. So I do like fixed prices here in America, and my version of bargaining is couponing and finding good sales. And I think another
Do you think we deal with bargaining when it comes to, like, you know, phones, internet,
the
plans? Like, I feel like we deal with bargaining because even with the whole system of it, like, you can get a whole new system if you talk right to the person that's connecting everything.
Yeah, especially when it involves your credit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that too.
But one thing I wish we would change with our prices, like for goods, is having the taxes included. If we're gonna tax, put it in there.
Yeah.
When I see $2.99, I'm not expecting extra at the register.
That would be perfect. That would really be perfect. Like, that would be perfect.
Big difference is food. That honestly could be a whole vlog in itself. But here are a few of my favorite culture shocks with food. First one being, Malaysians are huge foodies. Like, I have never met a Malaysian that is not a foodie. And one thing that shocked me was that people would drive an hour or two just to eat one specific dish, like nasi kandar. There's one place.
You have to try.
I feel like when we found out that they were selling sausage patties like they do in New Orleans, that drive became an hour drive.
Yep.
Plus traffic just to go get that dish. Like, oh yeah, we took that road trip.
No, we're gonna travel for good food.
We called it an hour a road trip. Nah, but we took that ride though, for real.
The best, to try the different ones, we have to do it.
And then just drive back home. Like, that was it, just to eat the one food. Like, blows my mind. And just the fact that restaurants will serve one dish, and that is it. You go to this one place for bak kut teh, you go to this one place for nasi lemak, you go to this one place for char kway teow, and that's all they serve.
Well, that's a good one. In America, a lot of places usually they have a bunch of things. You never can find a restaurant that has just one item. It's always like a bunch of things.
Yeah, like, it's crazy to me.
But Malaysia, that's why we specialize in that one thing, and they perfect it, and that's like the best thing ever.
And everybody has strong opinions. If you tell somebody, oh, I had nasi lemak at this one place, They'll be like, oh, why, Day? Why you go to that shop? You should have gone to the one around the corner, across the bridge, through the woods. Like, everybody has a different place, and people will always argue and be so passionate about food. Okay, so this one is a little bit different, but hear me out. The bathroom situation in Malaysia. I'll give you guys one thing. The stalls there are excellent. There's no gaps between them. They're very long, ceiling to floor, excellent coverage. However, like, why? Every public bathroom you go in, the stall bathroom floor is wet. Every one. And like, again, maybe it's just because we spent most of our time in Klang, but like the bathrooms there are just not well kept. Or the weirdest thing to me is they're missing toilet seats.
Okay, firstly, we like our privacy, that's why everything's locked. Okay. Secondly, it's a different, like America is dry bathrooms, like as you can see, dry bathrooms, but in Malaysia it's wet bathrooms because we use water for the important things.
Which brings me to my next point.
You know.
My next point is no toilet paper. You have to like get tissue paper from out.
What's important for using the water? I mean, water's to clean things.
The bidet.
Gotta be what you're talking about. Gotta
be. That's what I'm hoping that he means, but then that would make me cringe. Like, okay, so all of the excess water going on the
just
float.
don't. You ain't gotta mention it. You ain't gotta talk about it.
Because I don't know about that one. Because then I would be scared to use the bathroom.
Hey, I'll let y'all say.
All the germs.
No toilet seats.
Oh. That's giving me a headache as a woman.
I'm just.
I'm trying to figure out how to use the restroom while I need to use the restroom.
The things that people do out here when they have to go to the restroom in other locations other than home, man, they really like pull strings to be comfortable.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
All that toilet paper.
Oh, here you go.
I've seen, like, I remember when we had our first child, and we was on the road a lot during that time, and I was like, okay, so a child wants to sit down on the seat, but I'm not sitting my child down on a public seat. So I remember I had these long socks that I would put around the toilet seat. You know, the ones that have that opening.
That's a hack. You just made somebody's day.
Yeah, like the toilet seats that has the opening. Like, it's not a full ring.
I was saying calls it the crab seat.
Yes, the crab seat. And you just put a sock on that one, pull a sock on that one, just throw the sock away when you're done.
Keep a pair of socks, ladies.
Because I'm not sitting on no public toilet.
Just keep a pair of socks.
Outside or bring it with you. There's never toilet paper. And like...
You don't need toilet paper when there's water. You can make it work.
But it's so wet. I don't like it. And then...
I'm just thinking about my thighs.
Anyways, it's just the bathroom situation there always would drive me...
Just thinking about my thighs, man. I'm just like, so what you do after your thighs away? You just let it out.
You go find a towel or something.
Keep a. I don't know, y'all.
It's different. It's a culture shock.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I started taking pictures of all the funny things I would see in bathrooms, whether it be like broken pipes or like toilets exploding or things hanging from the ceiling or the funny signs. It kind of became like my personal joke was the bathrooms in Malaysia and just the things you would never see
because they don't have
in
no
America.
toilet seat.
So this one also threw me off guard a bit. That you refer to basically every single person as a family member. So any elder adult is auntie or uncle. You go to mama and you order from Ka, give me this. Ane.
Boss.
Abang. It really actually like made me laugh whenever he
familiar to me.
Yeah, everybody is our cousin.
Sound familiar? What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Everybody How you doing,
is
sister?
Our auntie.
What's up, aunt?
Yeah, in our culture, that's how we are.
Facts.
And they would call him boss back, and I thought it was such a sweet relationship. But I don't know, I just thought that was kind of a cool difference that you call everyone as if you know them.
Yeah, I mean, we like to treat everyone as family, and we feel like that bridges the gap a bit more with people that we just meet. So
that's big, yeah.
This is how we do it.
I think it's cute. Another big thing are friendships and just hanging out with friends. You can literally just call someone up that night and like, hey, we're going out for drinks, and you just go have tea at a mama somewhere. I love that. Or just dropping by a friend's house is totally fine. Unannounced, just show up at their door, they'll welcome you in and feed you. It's a pretty crazy concept that you don't have to plan something weeks in advance.
Make an appointment.
No arrangements.
Share a Google Calendar invite. Like, you just show up. And another big thing too that I noticed is that friends are friends for decades.
I like that.
Like
That's
childhood
the best
friends
ones.
remain friends through the course of their lives. And I think that's really neat to just see that friendship and that bond over a lifetime.
Yeah, I feel like Malaysians, part of the reason is because Malaysia is so small. Everyone somehow ends up in KL. So you really get to form those relationships for a long time. Whereas in America, it's huge.
Humongous.
People move everywhere all the time. And so you have friends for phases of time. So since I moved, I've been here for about 10, 11 years now. I've had so many groups of friends throughout my time. Whereas in Malaysia, my friends have been exactly the same.
Another thing I
You hit
noticed
it
that
on
was
the nail.
different were family units. How multiple generations would be living in the same home. Up to 3 to 4 generations under one roof. And honestly, I couldn't believe it, especially grown adults that had a good job, made good money, chose to still live at home and not have that independence.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason for us is that, number one, we want to save money. We don't need to pay multiple rents when we live together. And secondly, is that community and support system that we can provide to each other, right?
Yeah.
That is big.
Honestly,
Imagine if
That
you
is
had
important.
children. You know, you won't have to worry about babysitters. Somebody will be able to watch your child.
Everybody plays an important role. Family is a structure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I want to have like a family compound for our children
Mm.
and their families. Like, we ain't gonna live in the same house, but we're gonna live on the same land, okay?
I feel that. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest Malaysian culture Logish has brought into our family. Was he was really for having our parents live with us, and I was
beautiful.
super apprehensive until I started seeing the value of, oh my gosh, like if they're here,
So
they
much
can
value.
help with
I'm
our
telling
kids.
you,
The
it's
kids can have a
structured.
solid relationship with their grandparents.
Y'all think that's a joke. Some people's like, yeah, once the nest is, once you outgrow that nest, you gotta go. You know what I'm
They
saying?
put an
And they
age
make
limit.
sure that you get your wings and you handle yourself, according to whatever, door you're about to walk through. But then you have some people that say, y'all just keep letting them come in the nest. We're gonna just add some more sticks.
Right.
And we're gonna keep expanding. You know what I'm saying? Because when family come in, everybody can start adding more value to something that you was lacking at some point. So I feel like it's a structure and it's really, really beneficial.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to be empty nesters.
Oh,
I want my children to always be nearby with their family. Of course, if they want to leave and go
100%.
somewhere, cool.
I agree
would
with that
support
100%.
that. But I don't want my children to have unnecessary struggles and worries.
Big shout out to us for having our babies at the time we did because
Yeah.
that gap. I'm waiting on that gap.
We wait on that gap. Deion said he's gonna be farting with a 20-year-old.
Nah, real
I'm
talk.
like, yeah, but we're gonna have a 10-year-old too.
And then I was like, oh snap, you're right. Yeah, but our doors are always open. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just the respect that we have. You know what I'm saying? We want it to be like that.
We can be with them. It makes
Yeah.
so much sense.
It just makes sense, yeah. Everyone
does.
spends more time with each other, and we live in community, right? We support each other, and we help each other when we need it.
Yeah, so I honestly think that the family unit style of Malaysia is beautiful. Something that really blew my mind was you guys do not have to tip. When you go out to eat, you just pay the price of the meal. Like, how do the servers make their money? Like, the price you see is the price you get.
Yeah, absolutely.
One time, actually, we were in Malaysia and we tried to tip. We had however much change left over and we tried to give it to the lady who was helping us. And she left and she came back and she's like, I'm so sorry, I can't accept this. And to me, that was like, what in the world? If you did that in America, they would run with your money. They would not look back.
In Malaysia, it's like the concept is basically like you pay for what you get, right? So you don't give anything more than that. You don't give anything less, obviously, but that's what you pay. You came here to pay for, and that's it. That's fine.
But because the American culture is so ingrained in us and me, I feel like if a person is doing a service for me, I want to give them a token of my appreciation.
Yeah.
So that is something like I just don't want anyone doing anything for free for me. Although like I'm paying, let's say I'm paying for, I don't know, let's say someone brought up some heavy equipment or something into my home. I'm going to pay extra because you didn't have to do it. Like if it wasn't something that they had to do. Let's say they had to just bring it in the house, but not upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay extra because you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So that was a huge difference, and like any server can help you. It doesn't have to be one specific server assigned.
Yeah.
Like multiple ones will come, you can call anyone versus just having one person assigned that you tip.
Yeah, which I kind of don't like it in America because you constantly have to wait for this one person. But in the end of the day, you have to tip this person who've already built a relationship with you, and you're guilty because you have to tip.
Yep. It's all guilt driven. I don't know if I should call this a culture shock or pet peeve.
Uh-oh.
But you guys, outside of Malaysia, it is hot. Hot. I don't really mind that. What I do mind is that as soon as you go into a shop, a store, a mall, the AC, or the aircon, is freezing cold. Like,
They say it's hot.
blasting, blaring cold.
We Malaysians, we love the cold. We love the cold so
that's
much,
not
we
kind
just
of people.
hate the heat. I think because it's so hot that we have grown up hating the heat so much that we just love the cold. It's the opposite here in America. It's the opposite. It's
We like to
flipped.
be warm and cozy.
They love to be warm, they hate the cold. They are like fighting the cold constantly.
Depends on where you live, but yes. But the frustrating thing is that outside it's hot, so you're wearing, shorts and a t-shirt, but inside it's cold and you feel cold. So I would bring a sweater with me everywhere we go.
In Malaysia.
In Malaysia.
How it
So
is
yeah,
now.
big culture shock. Here, there's less of a climate change between inside and outside. Another thing that took me by surprise was how friendly everybody is with kids. Like strangers' kids.
Oh,
I will
that's
never
culture
forget.
shock,
We were
huh?
with his nephew and we went to this one shop around the corner, did not know the people. And the worker there was like kissing his nephew's head.
Oh,
And this
wow.
was pre-COVID. But I could not wrap my mind around the fact that the stranger was kissing his baby nephew's head.
All right, let's talk about it. The word stranger. So everyone is a stranger. You don't know the person.
Right.
I'm looking at stranger as someone that's walking up to you that's not doing anything with their time and they just passing by.
Yeah.
Compared to somebody that's in a barbershop.
Right,
Now I'm not
yeah.
saying the kissing thing. That's
the
give or
kissing
take
thing
for
is
whoever
gonna be
want to
much.
allow their child to be kissed
Yeah.
on. But like if you're a barber and you come in, you want to get the child comfortable with the environment. I get it.
That's
You're not too much
acceptable.
of a stranger. You're doing
Right.
your job. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm
right.
expecting for you to show good hospitality. But this is not no presidency. You ain't about ain't nobody just gonna be hitting the line,
the baby.
pick my child up and just be kissing them in Walmart, talking about that's such a handsome young man you got there. Keep up the good work.
We gon'
Cha.
don't.
Nah.
If you try that in America, to hold, kiss, touch a stranger's baby,
Don't do that.
you actually might have the police called on you. Like,
Someone might call the police.
you
You
get
could get in
beat up?
trouble.
yeah, it is so different, the level of interactions with other people's kids.
Yeah, and I mean, part of the reason I think is because Malaysians, they love children. Like everywhere you go, children's like it's important. They encourage families when they see you with children. They're like, oh yes, they want to love on you. And secondly, it's just that sort of like that community camaraderie that you
Yeah.
have among people with the abang, anne, and all that. So everyone's almost like family. So when you see someone, you see kids like, hey, we're friends, your family, like immediately. And that's how again you build a relationship with people in Malaysia. Don't do that in America. Actually, we know of a friend who did that and got in a lot of trouble.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Another
Nah,
thing,
bro, because what happened is, and she can vouch for me for this one, is that some people would see a family, go straight to the kids,
Oh.
and keep it moving.
And
I'd be
don't
like,
acknowledge the parents. Like,
nah, what the heck is this? What are you doing? You know her? You know him? Was this like y'all met before? You know what I'm saying? It's like we trying to figure out why would people do that, and I personally don't like that. Like if you're gonna if I see a couple, I say how y'all doing. If I see a child, I say, oh my God, y'all having a good day? You have a, such and such child and speak with the parent. I don't never just go strictly to a person in a group and then dip. That's just, it's odd.
and as a person who almost got kidnapped as a child, I don't play that. He'll do it anyway.
Anybody got any love of things that happened to them in the past? They don't play that at all.
that took me by surprise were how ginormous your shopping
That's
malls
not
are. Like
bad.
story upon story upon story, and so many shops. Like, I feel like you guys live at the mall. Another surprising thing to me is how you guys are so innovative with how you use banana leaves. Like, you order a plate of char kway teow, there's a banana leaf under it. You order a meal called banana leaf meal, banana leaf under it. You order nasi lemak bungkus, banana leaf wrapped in it. Like, guys, the obsession and the use of banana leaves is kind of brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. It's not innovative. It has a reason. Banana leaf aroma seeped into food is so good that now I'm starting to do that here a little bit more and more, and it's the best.
Yeah, the obsession. Such an obsession. And you guys, for this one, I understand Malaysians love spicy food. I get it. It's great. But like, the need to make everything spicy is just questionable.
There you go.
Like, here is a nice pile of fruit. No, must make a rojak. Must add spice to it. Here is this nice thing of noodles. No, must have chili padi with it. Like, everything you make spicy.
I mean, it's spicy, don't get me wrong, but it's not like very, very spicy.
Woo! No, it's spicy.
We love spice and we gotta make everything spicy, and also we want to cater to everyone. So even the non-spicy stuff, we serve with a little side of something, you know, something spicy. So for those who love
we're gonna
spicy,
get you going with that spice.
I love spicy, but I don't need everything in my life to be spicy. So yeah, those are the main culture shocks I've experienced.
Alright, man.
That was some cool, like,
Malaysian.
cool culture shocks.
Not bad.
I saw her love for her family, you know.
Yeah.
She a part of the family. I saw her love, and I love that. I'm gonna go watch them on my own because they seem like some cool people.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, it was some cool culture shocks, you know. Y'all let us know which one was shocking to y'all.
Big facts. Put that in there.
And go check out their family as well. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form. It's in our
Description box below.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
We'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace.